Hi, good morning. It's time for day 9's practice. Today, I'm going to start lying down, so a little bit chaired, working into the hips, and then we're finding a little opening, introducing our triangle pose. So whenever you're ready, I'd like you to turn yourself over onto your back. So bring your feet together. Let yourself roll down on your back. You may use your forearms if you feel a little stiff in the morning to start with. And as we rest our feet towards the ground, just let your knees gently rock towards each other. Allow the heels to kind of come away from the center with the big toes facing toward each other. Let your hand rest by the side. And before we start, you might just want to feel into your breath. So then every inhale to fill up your belly and the chest. Every exhale, relax you further into the ground. Allow yourself to almost be cleansed by the breath. And then as we rest in here, getting ready to move, I would like you to think about today's affirmation, which is kindness is free. So we're trying to think about what it means to us. How would it be, how our day would look like if you could be kind to everybody you meet along your way, even those who may be challenging you. So thinking about and keeping this affirmation, kindness is free in our hearts, let's start to gently bring a bit of movement into our bodies. You can keep your eyes closed, but let your feet come about hip width apart, with the feet close towards your hips so they feel comfortable and knees in line with your hips. Hands resting by the side body. Take a beautiful inhale, and exhale to slowly roll your tailbone underneath you to tuck your tailbone and start to lift your hips up and off the ground. You're going to lift up to a point that feels comfortable for you, and where you can feel the opening through that front body. Hips are square and level towards the ceiling. A little bit of engagement in the back body. Press down equally through the feet. Feel the shoulders gently pressing in towards the ground. No tension in the back of the neck. Take one more inhale here. And on the exhale, slowly, gently release your spine and hips back into the floor. Now let yourself stay here and rest. As you inhale, just float your right knee up above your hip, keeping your bottom down to start. And then feel the extension in the right leg as you press the heels towards the ceiling. And you might decide to stay here, or you may take an inhale, and on the exhale, using your glutes and the strength of the back body, push your hips up towards the ceiling, keep your leg lifted. Now this one is a bit challenging, so if you want, just keep both feet down. Take one more inhale, and exhale to release your hips back into the floor, keeping the leg extended. Bring the hands to the back of your thighs, maybe the back of the shin. Drawing that leg towards you. If you feel that you can extend for your left leg, by all means, allow that left leg to extend. And just bring your attention to the stretch down the back of your leg. This is a lovely release for the back body. If you find yourself a little stiff, not being able to reach to your hands, I encourage you to use maybe a tea towel, or if you've got a strap or a band, gently loop it around your foot and hold on to each side. Take one more inhale here, and then as you exhale, bend your right knee, bring the right knee towards your chest, hug your right shin in. Take an inhale, exhale to sink a change. So bring your right leg extended and your left leg in. And then we change again. So we just move with the breath. If this one's not feeling good for you with the leg extended, just touch your foot back and down. And one more time. So we're going to finish with the left knee coming in towards our chest. Hug it in. Take your time, take an inhale, and exhale to slide your right foot in, nice and close towards your bottom knee in line with the ankle. Allow your hands to relax now next to your body and maybe extend into your leg. Press through the here. You might stay here, or you maybe start to curl the tailbone under, and as you lift, press firmly into the shoulders, into that right heel, and press your left heel towards the ceiling. Good. A lot of muscles engage in here. Take your time to lower down through the spine and the hip, and then keeping the left leg extended. We find a bind down the back of the leg, shin or the thigh, and we find a stretch. Maybe extend through that right leg, extend it through, noticing a little stretch and release through the front of the hip on the right side. Keep breathing gently and let the breath flow through your body as you think about kindness. You can bring kindness into each and every situation. Just notice how your life or your day is going to be different if you're trying to solve your problems with kindness instead of anger. Or sometimes we react a little too quick. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, as you slowly, gently relax your left knee towards your chest, hug it in, take an inhale. And then on the exhale, drive your right knee in towards your chest, extend your left leg away. So you're welcome to stay here. Or maybe next time as you swap, allow your head to lift off the ground, look towards your knee, a little crunch, just a bit of engagement through the belly. And we take 4 more. So we breathe out as we extend, we breathe in as we swap, and we take 2 more, and your last one. Great. Let your head roll back into the mat, hug your knees in towards your chest, inhale, exhale, hold onto the back of your legs, allow yourself to rock up, or come up into a seated position that feels good, and bring your feet into a little cross, hands out in front, kick your leg behind you. Now come into that 4-point kneeling position, hands coming just a little bit in front of your shoulders. And then we're tucking the toes under on the inhale, lifting the knees and pressing the hips up hard to find your downward facing dog. Feel free to walk the legs out if needed. And then when you're ready, just slowly, gently walk your hands towards the feet, coming into a forward fold. Let your head hang, chin to chest, relax your shoulders. Elbows bend, and we gently finding the opposite elbow with the hands. So kind of cupping the elbows with the hands and just relaxing the head completely and fully. So this time, we're bringing a little bit of weight into the ball of the feet. So we're leaning forward, noticing that nice long string-like stretch down the back of your leg. Allow the elbows to soften and rest. And take 1 more inhale. Next exhale, let go of your elbows, fingertips touch, bend your knees, and nice and gently, slowly roll towards the ceiling. Allow your arms to reach above your head and find that lovely stretch as you extend. With your right hand, place the right hand around your left wrist. Just reach through the center as you inhale. On the exhale, side bend across towards your right side. Once you can't go any further, start to roll down towards the floor. Bend your knees and then come onto a forward fold looking towards your knees. Then slowly come up through the left side and lift up. Good. And then change side, reaching through the hands. Left hand, hold around the right wrist. We're tipping forward towards the left side into side bend. And with a little softness in the knees, relax your neck as you roll down and back up. Great job. Rest your hands relax behind you. Hands find the claws behind the back. And then we stretch the knuckles towards the floor and the hands away from the bottom. Relax your hands. Reach up on the inhale. On the exhale, draw your hands to your heart and keep rolling down into your forward fold. Bending the knees, walk your hands forward. Allow the hands to come just into that position where your 4-point kneeling would be. And then you're going to lift up into 1 more downward facing dog. So whenever you're ready, just let yourself lift. Allow the knees to bend, look to the front of your mat and drive your right leg free into a lunge position. So we allow the shoulders to pull back. We turn the left foot to face the long side of the mat, so we kind of pin the foot into the ground, and we use the arms to circle up into your warrior two. So you've been here before. You just take a quick check, press your right knee towards your little toe, anchor down and extending through that left leg, right leg, and sink into it, relaxing your arms, bringing your eye gaze over towards the right arm, into your triangle. So that's our new pose today, Trikonasana. Take an inhale, and then exhale to draw your right leg into an extension. And just notice how this left hip wants to roll, or try to keep pulling that left hip back so they can be square towards the side. When you're ready, take an inhale, exhale, start reaching towards the left side, and slowly draw your left hand down, either on the shin or maybe a little bit lower towards the inside of the leg. As you gently press the back of the hand into the floor, try and open up through the top right arm. You can draw your eye gaze down towards the floor, or you might feel comfortable looking up. Either way, you experience a beautiful side stretch through the top part of the body. Feet anchored, noticing the stretch down the back of the legs, in through the hip. Take one more inhale. And on your next exhale, we let the right knee bend, and we're coming up and back into your warrior two. Slowly extending through that leg again. Parallel your feet so both toes facing forward. Reach your arms up, diagonal. Coming into that star pose. Experiencing that opening through the heart. And just filling your heart up with love and throwing that kindness out throughout your day. Let your hands rest. Bring the hands nice and wide again. And we come in onto warrior two on the left side. So I'd like you to turn the right side, sorry. Turn your right toes out towards the side and let your right knee bend, the knees above the ankle. Allow the left hip to open up, right hip to open up, and coming into that beautiful stretch. Take one more inhale. Exhale, drive your eye gaze down your left arm. Feel light through the upper body, maybe even soften the arm a little bit. When you feel ready, bring that extension into the left side. Start to reach towards the left side, feeling that that right hip is pointing forward, and then drawing the hand down towards the floor. So you may come towards the shin, or you might find your hands a little bit lower against your ankle. Wherever you are, check in with that top shoulder. So many times we want to roll in. I encourage you to find length and lift. Good. So if you find that you just need to come up a little further here, maybe you need to rest your hands. That's fine too. Just stay your triangle, your very own triangle. Good. So kindness is free. That's what I'd like to keep in mind today throughout your day. Be kind in every situation that you can be. Smile. I'm taking one more inhale. Exhale to bend your knee. Let your hands come up into warrior two. We're going to find our lunge. So we're going to release and windmill the arms facing your right side. Cradle your front foot with your hands. Coming up into that lunge position. And then finding your step back into your downward facing dog. Your hips reaching high, stretching through the arms, through the legs. Find the hands towards the ground. Taking one more inhale. Exhale to soften your knees back into the floor. So come and face me on your mat in your seated position. Bring your feet and knees towards each other and let your knees gently roll out. Sole of your feet come together. Maybe draw the feet in if that feels comfortable. You may put blocks on underneath your knees if you find that your knees just hanging in the air. And as you find your butterfly here, hands resting on your ankle, lift the chest and draw your heart forward, pulling your shoulders back. Focus on the lift today instead of tipping forward. Take a breath in. Breathe out, maybe close your eyes. And allow yourself to have a quick look through your day, what you're gonna do today. Is there anybody who particularly needs a bit of love and needs a little share of kindness? Take one more breath in. On the exhale, as you open your eyes, bring your right hand across your outer left knee. Let the left hand come behind you. Inhale, lift through the chest, and exhale, pressing through the fingertips in the back. Just use your leg as a lever to turn away and look behind you. So it's always nice to finish your practice with a little twist. It's like a bit of a detoxing in out effect. We're gonna come back to center and we cross. So we're gonna have our right hand on the outer left ankle or foot, bringing the right hand behind us. On the inhale, we'll lift, and on the exhale, we twist. Keeping those knees open in your butterfly position, Baddha Konasana. And then finding the breath still flowing the same way. Taking one more inhale. Exhale and release completely. Allow your feet to come into a comfortable cross-legged position. And then let's draw our hands to our heart, or maybe hands on your thighs if that feels more comfortable. Close your eyes. Focus on the rhythm of the breath once again. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose, nice and even. If you feel that you need to release any tension out of your body, use your next out breath to sigh and breathe out through the mouth. Kindness is free. Take this into the rest of your day. Gently open your eyes. Thank you for your beautiful practice today. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed that video. For more Pilates and Yoga videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button, and check out all the other content on the channel. I'll see you on the mat.